Hi, I'm talking today to life coach Theresa Day. Hi Theresa, how are you?
Hi, Joanne. I'm great, thanks. It's really good to be speaking to you here.
Lovely to be speaking to you too. Theresa, today we're talking about life coaching. What is a life coach and in what areas can you step in and help people?
Great, Joanne. Basically, a life coach is somebody who is going to work with an individual to help them achieve their goals that they need or want to set out in front to allow them to grow forward. If you want to imagine a swimming coach, somebody who stands by the sidelines while the athlete does the actual work and trains and paces themselves, a life coach in turn can take an individual's life with the key areas that they want to work on and help them lay out foundations, start taking steps ahead to help them achieve that end result, and also to be there to motivate them, inspire them, and keep them on track. For me, I find my three key areas with clients is around relationships, building confidence, and in certain aspects, business aspects to their life. But it's always built on a foundation of their confidence and belief going forward.
And tell me a little bit how the sessions work. Are they one-on-one or are they in groups?
Most of my client sessions are one-on-ones. They're either done via Skype or face-to-face or on the telephone. A session would invariably start with an initial 30-minute free consultation where the potential client and I get an opportunity to talk, me to find out what the key areas are that they want to work on, whether I am in fact the person that can be the best coach for them, and if there is a connection between us that allows us to have a rapport. If those things fall in place from that initial session, then we would set out planning our first appointment, which entailed them completing a life assessment form to lay a foundation, so to speak, where we both start from one particular place and build on there session after session. Sessions are normally around about every 2 weeks to start off with. And I always recommend that a client should look at committing to at least 6 sessions before they start to feel results coming through, and also where the foundations are put in place so they're starting to see that it is in fact working for them or not.
Why do you think coaching has become so popular? You get nutritional coach, relationship coach, life coach.
I think predominantly what it's all about is today's pace is incredibly fast, and there are great demands on people to work long hours and achieve incomes to cover the lifestyles that we're all aspiring to live for. You know, the cars, the house, giving our children the best education we possibly can. And in that way, we are so often chasing the carrot, so to speak, that we're never really sitting back and saying, actually, do I really enjoy what I'm doing? Or is what I'm doing the right thing for me? There's the compounding factors that because of the work factor, you've got your relationships that take strain. Because we're so busy focused on building the career, most of us are not that multitask skill that we can actually balance a perfect relationship with a perfect career and then be the perfect parent. So coaching is becoming a very, very powerful medium because it allows people to step back and assess their life and make clear decisions that have a thought out process that in the end allows people to have great outcomes. You know, and peace of mind that they are in the right place, doing the right thing with the right people at the right time.
If you were coaching somebody in a relationship who was having relationship issues, would it be imperative that both partners be involved in coaching?
No, actually I don't. I think it is often up to the individuals involved. Some would prefer. But what I have found is that if you work with the key person that is wanting to drive the change or deal with the issues, you can actually coach them to coach their partner in a kind and gentle way that it will allow results to take place. And I've actually done it on a number of occasions. One in particular was a gentleman who came to me who had problems in his relationships, and although his partner was not delighted at the fact that we would often discuss her in the coaching sessions, she wasn't the target. She was part of the solution and the problem. And in turn, he managed to go back and discuss things with her. They had good feedback and in turn turned things around and we had a happy ending. So no, I don't think it's imperative that both parties are there. It is a personal choice.
When you're coaching somebody, I'm sure it's often possible that, emotional baggage, certain issues might crop up. What happens at that stage in the coaching process?
Well, it very much depends on sort of the whole process that we've traveled. Sometimes you do hit spots where people sort of turn over a rock, and there's like this light bulb moment that goes off and there's this flood of emotion, sometimes for the positive, and sometimes I've very rarely experienced it because I'm not a drive, hard push coach. I'm more of a gently and rapid coach, so to speak. But in certain instances, it has been suggested the client go for maybe more intense type counseling, or maybe to speak to a psychologist. I've never really sent anybody off in that direction. We've always been able to pull things back, calm things down, and understand that dynamic that took place and work on that and use it to fuel a solution. But yes, I think each situation is taken on its own dynamics and sensitively handled so that nobody feels totally exposed or at risk at any point. But I'm not a doctor, and so that is a responsibility that I take on, that if somebody needs more than just coaching, I know how to guide them and send them where they need to go.
Thank you, Theresa. Thank you so much for talking to me.
It's a pleasure. It's been wonderful. Thank you.